how I feel. Later you can ask me a question, but maybe it's not. But if I can understand when someone emigrated to ask, because that's what I started to talk first, to other country, right? So I know that one can, it's not easy for that one to get all the right, all the possibilities and chances and all this. But still, I question again and I come again, it's different with you who born in this country and you brought up there. Because, I mean, as you, but now it's like you are telling me how do you see things or how do you feel in that case. Because if you see things in that way, like you're born in this country, you brought up here, but now you are not treated like you know, the same as we say with other children's, as you. Then if you have that feeling or you see it or that, or you be treated in that way, unfortunately then I can say that's what you are. Then we have to discuss more, because then I think that one is very unfair of this system, of this Babylon system, because then that one is very unfair, because still, as I told you, doesn't matter if your parents are black or they come from Africa or whatever, but they come, they base here, they settle here, and you born here, you brought up here, you don't know nothing in any other country. I mean, you do all your life here. What do you know? You know is your country, because you don't know any other country.
That's true.
Then in this case, I think you should have full right as any other children in this country.
Which is true.
Yeah, but now according to I understand, if you didn't be treated in that way, then of course you can have that feeling. So is that what you wanted to tell me, or what?
Yeah, because that's the struggle to belong in a country in a society that is not designed for you, you know. But of course, as you said, even though I know that I'm born here, but when they know that how they view me, I don't look like them.
Okay, you know, now you are talking. Now you start talking. Oh, I started. We are very close now to understand each other. Then, if I understand you very well, is that because before you say he has designed for their own. Okay, but I say okay. When you born here, I brought up all here. I believe that you are among of them. But now you say it's like they don't see you as the among of them. Then in this case, then we are very close now to the cover. In this case.
Yeah, of course. That's how I would like things to do with that too. That's why it's about culture, you know what I mean? Because yes, you could be
culture. I'm not. Sorry, I caught you too.
Yeah, but that's.
But culture and color is two different things.
I know, but they already know that we are not the same. You know, when they see you, they know that we don't look the same. So it's not the same culture at the end of the day. You understand?
But when we come to that circumstances, then we are very close to racism.
Like I said again, in our previous video, it's like this is designed for them. You know, it's all about survival. You know what I mean? So, and you are in their country. You don't have. That's why I'm trying to say again. If we don't unite, we're not gonna win. You know what I mean? This is how they are always gonna be on top.
Okay, I say the word.
We're gonna struggle all the time. In
I say the word racism, but then after you say it's about survival.
Yeah. Then
when we come again about survival, then we have to take away the racism. Then we have to take then we have to focus on survival and royalty.
Thank you.
Okay. this is getting interesting.
Yeah.
So because it's very interesting because still, you see, this problem and might be painful too. It's like as you see yourself in a country and society as you belong to. Because you born there, you brought up there, you do all your life is there, and you know you go with the children there, you go the same school, you play, you do everything together. True. Then all of a sudden, when you start grow little by little, exactly. you come in now to start life, then you start seeing different behavior of the system. True. Then of course it's the time now you feel it like who I am now. I thought I belonged here since I was a child, but now the more I grow, I see maybe how the system see me, how they look at me, how they treat me, and that.
Yeah, that's true.
And now, if I understood you very well, it's the time now. Of course, myself, I will start to say this is racism because I'm black, because I'm African. But now it's good to know this and to learn. Now you say it's not racism, but it's about survival. It's about royalty. Exactly. But the survival, you mean the survival of the Babylonian or the European or the white people? You mean the survival of them?
It's true.
Okay, they're thinking for their own survival.
Yeah, that's why everything is designed for them to make it, to win. You know what I mean? And when you as an outsider come into the system of their system, you know what I mean? You might think like you're supposed to, even though you're born here, you might think that you're supposed to have the rights. But like I said again, once you don't look like them, you know what I mean? You have to be under them, you know what I mean? So yeah, that's why it's like our understanding. Like if our culture don't understand it, we're gonna be always at the bottom. You understand? Mm-hmm. So if that's why it's the most important thing. We as a culture have to think we have to unite when we come to a culture, a society like this. Mm-hmm. How we can support our own and build our own. Otherwise, we can never, compete with them. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Because if you say that we should be divided and just go individual, it's a self-destruction. You know what I mean? And it's a struggle. Mm-hmm. You know, mm-hmm. And most of us are not gonna make it. Mm-hmm. That's why I really respect Chinese people. Mm-hmm. They come and they try to make their own Chinatown. Mm-hmm. Start their own business and employ their own people. Mm-hmm. so they can compete. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Then we black people come into a nation like this, mm-hmm. we don't really, everybody goes separate ways. That's why we struggle a lot, because we don't have nobody who can stand for us or help us, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And because we are going directly to their system, and mm-hmm. that's how we lose. Mm-hmm. But the Chinese people and Arab people understand that, let us create our own than to go and beg them. Mm. Because we know when we beg them, we lose all the time. Mm. And we struggle a lot all the time.
Okay. Then this was very interesting. And then the audience and our people, yeah. So we heard what the town have said, and I think it's very important also to think about that. Because I think before, it's a lot of things I have seen, when they see you sometimes, oh, hey, we love you, hey, look at you, hey, it's all nice. Exactly. So all that you mean is?
You fooling yourself if you think.
Okay. Then I think you was mentioned a little bit about which is very important. So you say here, like now as you explain, that is like also important, like the parents when they come, they immigrate here, get paper, whatever, citizen, whatever. But it's very important that they have to learn their children about their culture.
Yeah.
And
the society that they're into.
And the society where they're into.
Yeah.
Like here, they come to this background and they have seen how the society is. They see how it functions.
Exactly.
And they see how they be treated.
Thank you.
They know this society to make it so that they could learn their children all about this.
True that.
So you mean that it's very important.
Exactly.
So okay, then if I ask you, did your parents learn you about this, as you say, because we believe that it's very important?
Not that much.
Not much. Yeah.
No.
Okay.
No.
Yeah.
I don't, because it's really, this is the problem you get, you know what I mean? This is why it's like, because, you know, it's sometimes, you know, maybe it's like, maybe they don't put so much effort, but this is the problem. They're supposed to, because, you know, this is how we help ourselves to our children to be more understanding, how to deal with this society, understand? Because while we, like, as an innocent child, you think that you can fit in, while you don't understand that you can, you will not achieve the same level as these other children who don't look like you, because you never been taught, you know what I mean, or your parents haven't tell you that, you know what I mean. That's why it's really important for them to share the struggle that they face in this country, so that at least, even though I know I'm not going to be I'm not going to achieve the same level as these children here, but I know, I'm aware. Then when I'm aware, I know how to deal with the system here, you know, so I know how to move, you know, without suffering myself all the time. That will, then I'll be feeling depressed and all the time, because I've never been taught how to follow this, understand the society. So that's how I feel like most of us never been taught. That's why after that we always struggle in our life to deal with these people here. You know? And we feel always like it's unfair that we are not achieving what we're supposed to achieve because the system is treating us like we are.
Yeah, but you didn't think that the parents, this is just my own, you know, speculation or, you know, thinking. So can be the parents too, maybe themselves, they didn't know exactly, you think, about the society here. Maybe they are niche, or maybe they was not focusing more to learn about the system here. It might be this can happen why they could not learn you too, can happen too. Because not only you, we are talking about the individual.
Yeah, of course.
But you don't think that is, maybe that you are not addition.
I think it's possible too, as you said.
Yeah.
Most of the time it's like that.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And that's our downfall, you know.
Yeah.
Which is because when you are as a parent, you know, I mean, you're supposed to guide your children, you know, make them understand what's going on.
Yeah.
It's a responsibility you have, you know.
Yeah.
Because once your children start to feel some kind of, you know, some kind of way why, you know, he's not feeling achieving, you know, he's not happy, or he's not achieving why, you know, last the same of these other children. Yeah,
to find out what happened. Yeah.
Because maybe you didn't teach him that, you know, you don't understand how.
Yeah. Now understand what. Okay, it's like okay. Now I am trying to get you very well, Jitan, because what he trying to explain here is that you know, the parents who come in this country. So, and then to, you know, teach their children, which they, get here, they're born here, and to teach them that, it mean that you know, to tell children like, you know, this country, you know, whatever you go, playing with your other fellow friends, but you should know always, you know, how you will behave. I mean, you have to think always. It's not like you know, you are like you know, accounted like you know, fully like the children's with their own children. So it's like always maybe the system look at you in another way, or so like to the parent to let the children to know anyhow how the system maybe can you know I mean how they see when it comes to the black sides. So I think I think that what you want to say. So because then when the parents always teach the children you have to think this, you have to be so, because this country is like this, the system is like this.
True.
Then the children later, when they listen that and they grow with that, so tomorrow when they see how things go, they will not you know, surprise.
Exactly. You know, you understand how to move and how to deal with it, you know.
Yeah, okay.
Because if we don't be teach earlier, we don't know how to face it.
No.
And that's how we will take. It's a lot of pressure on us, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know, and it's not good.
But this one very important. This one is very important because I think this is what make it, many children also, you know, they, as you say, they get a lot of pressure, and because they don't know what is happening, they maybe start say, this is racist, you know, they hate me, it's that, you know, I need this, I want to do this, I cannot get the chances, you know, because they hate me, because they are racist, and all that because of they didn't know from the beginning how things go, how the system works. Especially when you come for the African, black African. Okay, but I think this is very important. Not think I'm so 100% it's very important, and why it's important is that we African, to be honest, we have to understand this reality, and you know, we have to be serious. We have to learn our children about our culture and about the system as we know, and we self, as I told you, I feel it like some parents also, when they come, they miss within this the information about the country's system, because I know also many parents, when they come, you know, when we come, sometimes, you know, I don't say everybody, but many also, you know, because this is the reality. Sometimes, you know, we don't learn much about the system, and you know, they come with dream, as I say from the beginning. Yeah, you know, this is Europe. Oh yeah, also, you know, you just think everything is like you know, like you know, to have fun and all that, and maybe the system is not like that. Maybe the country is not built in that or like that. But of course, you know, sometimes you go in a country, and maybe, especially maybe you come from another country, from Africa or whatever, so, and you go to other country and you see maybe more than you have in your country, and you think, look at these high buildings, look at the cars, the nice cars, the road, everything is so like a paradise, and you think now you are in heaven, or you are in paradise, while you know that kind of dream. So then I understood that sometimes, you know, many people, they will live on that for a long time before when they start seeing the reality. And then, then also, as you say, the pressure will start, because then you start, oh my God, it's not this what I thought. You know, I thought it's like this. Then, you know, maybe you just follow in other one direction, and you didn't, because you don't understand the whole things. So then things come little by little, and then you start seeing the reality. And sometimes maybe it's too late, because maybe now you cannot do nothing. Or, you know, as I say, many people live on that anyhow, as anybody knows. So, but now what is important that first, if I get you the parents who will come first, it's good to learn their children about the system. It's good to learn their children about their culture and their language, because it's very important too, because I believe, of course, as I say again, sometimes we come from our country and we go to other countries, or we, like in this Babylon here, as I used to say, then we forgot our culture, we forgot even our language, and because we say, now we are here, we are European, so we don't care. So, but then you forgot all that. Then that's why I can make even you can forget even to learn your children, because you forget even of yourself. So then you cannot then even be able now to learn your children about your culture, about your language, about where you come from. And that is dangerous, even I can say, even not dangerous, but that's not good anyhow. That's not good, because, that can affect even, you see, your own children. Like, as what we are talking here, we're talking reality. But this is important that we have to change. So now what is the important is we Africans, to be honest, so when we come to any country in Babylon, whatever, any country, in Arab Saudi, which is, we don't go there much. I don't know who go there and survive. So mostly we come to like this, anyhow European country, whatever. So then it's good always we keep our culture, very important. And then we try, because when we keep our culture, and then also you will know who you are, you will know how you handle yourself in that country. I think that can help much more. But as I also have a little bit experience, sometimes when we come and if we the system, sometimes it can make you, even you forgot your own culture, your own country, your everything, your own language, and then when things be like that, then things is going to be not so good, as the time goes on. So because that can make you be in other culture which is not yours. Because I believe every culture is good, but I believe African culture is really good, because there's a lot of respect, and it's a lot of love too, I can say, and it's a lot of things which is good. But if we and also many other things which might be not good, but the most important is like what I learned myself now is that when we come from our country, we collect all the good things, and then we be with that, and when we are in abroad, and then all which is might be negative thing which cannot take us forward, then we leave that behind and we take the good things. But sometimes we make it opposite. All the good things we forget it, and then after that will be really difficult, because then you will do a lot of wrong things. But I'm sure that this can make we continue and to give ideas and opinion to each other, and always also we as we used to say, we believe that we Africans have to unite. We have to unite more and be loyalty to each other, and that's very important. Okay, Gitan, I think we are very close to end that discussion. Definitely. Because I think you have said a lot which is important, and I know many other people also are listening, and of course this is the way we have to do, because this is the which can help us. So now I think next question here, or the next discussion is the I wrote here. Yeah, let's talk about how to change the African's corruption system. That's what is next question. Let's talk about how to change the African corruption system, because as we know, I mean, Africa have to change the mindset, because this corruption is not good for us as Africans. But yourself, what do you think now? You can make a little bit pause. Then I think next week we discuss about this one. Or what do you think?
I think that's it.
All right. Okay.